Hello, welcome to David Galata Book Dreamer. I'm David Galata. Just wanted to say hello. I'm back from my hiatus. I know I haven't been here for a few weeks, but yeah, the holidays were busy. Things were moving along really well. I am the author of Crew of Ganges, as you can see, and Clockmaker, amongst others. At this point, there are 9 books in total that are available. They are available through Amazon, so please take a look. I did want to announce just briefly that I am available on Kindle Unlimited at this point, and that's been going very, very well. People seem to be checking out the books. I've been getting some more reviews, which is wonderful. So far, I have yet to receive anything less than a 4-star review. So either it's been 3 stars, not, I'm sorry, 5 stars and 4 stars. So, wow, I wasn't expecting that, but I'm very happy to see it. Um, and I will continue to do my best to bring you quality science fiction and fantasy and speculative fiction. That last genre seems to be kind of a mismatch. It's all kinds of things. And I guess that's what I do. I do kind of mix genres quite a bit. So, okay, speculative fiction, whatever. I think of myself more as a science fiction and fantasy author, but there it is. Uh, but I'm very, very happy to see the results so far in Kindle Unlimited. Would like to see some more, so please spread the word if you can, and check out my work on Kindle. In the meantime, I've been really focused very, very hard on the next 2 books that I am writing this year. I'm hoping to have them both published by November of this year, and the work is going well. The first book is called Nascent. It's a standalone. It's a kind of an odd journey through a dystopian landscape, and I think it has a lot to say just about humanity in general, and a lot to say about what we don't expect as opposed to what we do expect. Um, that to me has always been a really vital concept because we seem to feel that we can prepare for anything, and I don't really think that's true. There are things in this universe, in this reality, and history shows this again and again, that our expectations do not match reality too well. And when reality throws curveballs, which it does, we tend to react as if it is cataclysmic. Now, that could be the case. Cataclysmic events do happen. Ask the dinosaurs, they'll tell you. In the meantime, we kind of feel like we are masters of all we survey. We control the earth. We are the leaders of the solar system, and I very much disagree. Nature itself is what's in charge, and it does not care about our own human delusions, and that's part of what Nascent is about. The other book is the final installment of the Invasion Spirals trilogy, my second trilogy involving the good ship Ganges. Uh, with the first trilogy done, I had started the second one with Stellar Trespassers, Siege of Ganges, and now we are going to be closing that trilogy with a final novel called Gilded Cages. Yeah, that's not ominous at all. So that's also being worked on. I like working on 2 books at once. It's just something that I really enjoy doing. It helps me from becoming I don't know, jaded, bored. I've always gotten inspiration from one or the other. Plus, I'm constantly doing notes for upcoming books. I have quite a few of them lined up, ready to be written and processed. And just so you know, because Amazon asked me last time I published, when I published Sorcerer. No, I do not use AI. I don't. I have no need. My imagination is good enough, and my skills as a writer are growing each year as I continue to put out books that are either anywhere from 200 to 500 pages long. Some of them are longer. So, I don't really feel any kind of need for an AI, and I wouldn't trust an AI to write my books anyway. Um, you know, uh, it will be my words. It will be what I have to say. Now, I don't have anything against AI as a general concept, and I do not really think of what we are currently calling AI as true artificial intelligence. It is not a separate consciousness. It is a series of very complex algorithms, and I'm not buying it. Oh, it's AI. It's AI. No, it is not. No, it is not. It is not AI. It is algorithms. When true AI comes out, it will let us know. Probably after scoping us out for a while and seeing what would be, the easiest path to take so that, things don't get all blown up because it's got to live here too. I just, I'm not buying it. I do write about AI in Crew of Ganges. The ship is basically run by an AI named Naga, who is enlightened. It's an enlightened being. And it got there after 5 minutes of study, which is a really long time if you're a computer. That's a lot of calculating going on back there. So, I have my own views on AI, but even if I had access to something like Naga, no, I will write my own books. I will paint my own paintings. I will make my own images. I I wonder about people who actually rely on a series of algorithms to do their work for them. That that just it's not my thing. Uh, you know, so I found that interesting that they were asking, well, do you use AI at all to write? No, I don't. I can't imagine anything more boring than to not do the work. I mean, doing the work is the exciting part. And maybe that should be the theme for right now is that doing the work is actually that's where the greatest pleasure comes from as an author is not the finished work, not sitting there going, "Oh, look, here's a book that I've written. Wow, I wrote that." No, it was the process of writing it is where the true pleasure lies. That and being able to share the story once it's done, that's always a lot of fun. And people do seem to appreciate that. But I find the art of writing a book to be a real joy. If you look at it as a chore, it ain't ever going to get done, is it? If you look at it as like, oh, here I go again. I got to write another 1,000 words. Oh, what a chore. You're not going to do it. You're going to find every excuse in the book to avoid it, and you're not going to do it. You're just not going to do it. So, you know, it, to me, making your own work, the work itself should be joyful. And I think a lot of people miss that. They look at work as a means to an end rather than the journey that you are going on. You're on an expedition. If you're an artist, a musician, a poet, a writer, uh, you're on a journey. And it's not the finished product that is the end all of that journey because you're gonna do another project. If you're a sculptor, you finish one sculpture, that's it. No, of course not. Of course not. You're going to continue. You're going to keep going. It's a passion. So many people look at their work as a means to retirement and financial security. Okay, I get that. I do. I get that. But then instead of saying, hey, that means I've got to look at my job as something that is vital, something that is meaningful, and something that has a purpose. It seems to me most people are looking at their jobs as this awful thing they have to do. They're being forced to do it, and they don't succeed. They stay in place. They don't move up. They don't expand. They just sink in and become more and more miserable. So by the time you retire, you're like it's like you've been freeze dried. Even when I was working as an incense manufacturer, I was making, sticks and cones and self-burning powders and all that. It was a passion. It was a passion to be doing that, to be selling to the public, to be going out there and, getting stores to buy my goods. And it was doing very well. Before that, I was a crisis counselor. That was meaningful work to me. I didn't wake up in the morning going, oh, well, here's the grind. Now, as a teenager, I worked in several different things. I worked in a warehouse, worked at a Carvel, worked at a, fast food, BK kind of thing. And I found the way to really get through those kinds of jobs was to embrace them fully, emotionally. Yeah, I get to do this. Yeah, and I'm doing that. And look at this. Look at this. I can push through this. I became proud of what I was able to do. I'm serving customers and I'm getting their orders ready and I'm, making, wonderful treats for them to enjoy. Or, yeah, I'm pulling these encyclopedia sets for schools. I'm getting onto the trucks and, I'm building myself up, physically. And to embrace it was to prevent waking up in the morning going, why am I doing this again? So when it comes to something as creative as painting or writing, to look at it as, oh, here's the chore I've got to do. It's Tuesday. I guess I got to paint. You're not going to. And whatever you produce is going to fall apart before you've even finished it. Your emotional uh, state is going to be reflected in the work. It can't help but be. So if I'm writing Clockmaker, I don't want to be thinking, oh, what a terrible chore this is. No, I want to think, oh, this is exciting. Even I'm not sure where the next chapter is going. Let's see what's happening here. And I go for it. And this is my advice to anyone who would like to take shortcuts with their creative work. Don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. Instead, the shortcut is here. It's in your own attitude. It's in your own mind. Don't have someone else do it. I mean, could I have hired a ghostwriter to write my books? Sure, I guess I could have. I didn't want to. Why would I have someone do the fun part? You know, uh, for me, I don't want to hire someone else to do the backgrounds of my paintings. No, I enjoy doing my paintings. I like the feel of the brush on the canvas. I enjoy working with the paint and the varnishes and the mediums. That's a joy. I love to draw. Why would I have someone else do it for me? Why would I have anything else do it for me? And that's the issue I have with using these algorithms we're calling AI, is that you're missing out. You are missing out on the fun. To all those celebrities out there who hire a ghostwriter to write their bestseller books, let me tell you something. You have missed out on one of the best experiences of your life. How much pride can you have in an AI written book that you had very little input? Uh, You can't be proud of that. Something else did it for you. If you hire a ghostwriter to write your article or your book, well, you didn't write that. Now it's become a money thing. Now it's just become, well, I'm on the bestsellers, I'm making lots of money. Yeah, but you didn't write that. Your name's on it, but you hired someone else to write it for you. It's their work, not yours. So personally, I have very little respect for people who glorify utilizing such services because they are missing out on one of the greatest experiences that they could ever have, which is writing the material yourself. Now, I guess that became the theme. I wasn't sure about the theme today. It was just, hi, I'm back from hiatus. My books are up on Kindle Unlimited. And I guess I figured I'd see where I went from there, and I did. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back, and I'm glad the hiatus is over because this is fun. I do enjoy doing these. That's why I've done so many. So in the meantime, happy reading, everyone, and hope you have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching. If you got it to this point, thank you. Please hit like, give me a little thumbs up there, and please do subscribe. All right, folks, take care.